It's your girl Eva Storm XOX. I'm just here making some paprika potatoes. I'm just gonna show you what I need for the recipe and what I do to make it. So here we go. So I'm just gonna chop up some onion. I've got the extra virgin olive oil, some salt, some mixed peppercorns there, some sweet paprika, some baby dill, parsley, and some potatoes. I'm just washing them, cleaning them right now. Then I'm gonna cut those up as well. And then I'll be using all those to make a little recipe, using a cup of water along with all of this. Now this is going to be kind of like a curry kind of potato recipe, similar texture, but it's actually a Hungarian style dish. So I'm super excited to give this a try, and stay tuned for the end result here. Now that the sweet onion is peeled, I'm going to start chopping it up. So now that that is chopped, I'm going to move on to chopping the potatoes in just a moment. I've got onion and potatoes chopped there. I'm just going to move on to washing and prepping the dill and parsley now. Got a little curious kitty here. She shouldn't really be on the counter. Now I'm just going to soak that, get it nice and clean. I'll move on to the next step and come back to this after. Now, I don't have tomatoes, so I'm going to use a tiny bit of this tomato paste just to give it a little bit more flavor in there. Guys, so to get started here, I'm going to use that extra virgin olive oil here. I'm going to pour in some of that in the pan here. I'm going to let it heat up. I'm going to add in those onions. And take these onions and just add that in. I'm going to use a wooden spoon here to mix everything. So we're going to give that a good mix there. Let that simmer around really nicely in there. Then I'll be adding some pepper and a heaping spoonful of that sweet paprika. Alright, so I've got the onion going there with some pepper sprinkled on there. I'm going to add a heaping teaspoon of that paprika there, and I'm going to coat it all really well among the onions. I'm going to give that a really good mix in there. Make sure everything's getting coated well with that paprika. I'm just going to add a little bit more olive oil just so nothing sticks or burns in the pan there, coating it really nice in there. So we're just waiting until those onions are a little bit more translucent. Now that those are looking more translucent and cooked, I'm going to add in those potatoes in there and coat them really well with the paprika and onion mix. So just going to give it a really good spin there, getting everything really nice and seasoned in there. Added in a little bit more paprika and pepper in there. Just going to coat it some more. I'm just going to be adding most of the water here, leaving a little bit behind. This then is going to come to a boil. I've just reduced the heat, and I'm going to add a lid to it and let it boil to a slow kind of simmer there. Just going to put this lid there. I'm going to let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Give those potatoes a little stir again, get them mixing really well. Maybe add in a little bit more water just so they can steam a bit more. I'm gonna add in also some tomato paste and some salt. A little bit more paprika there as well, adding in that tomato paste. I'm gonna mix it up again and steam it. So there goes the lid back on. Time to simmer it some more, get those potatoes really soft and tender. Now in the meantime, I'm also going to make a tuna sandwich, but I'm going to be using this harissa here. It's a Middle Eastern inspired kind of like spicy paste that I'm going to mix in with the tuna. Add in some olive oil, and I'm going to do some toasted bread here. I'm getting this jalapeno Asiago cheese bread here. The bread that I'm going to be using, I'm going to take a piece of it, toast it in the toaster there, and then putting the rest of it together with some salt, pepper. Now just taking a spoonful of that harissa here, I'm going to dump it in. I'm going to mix it up really well, top it with some olive oil. Add it a little bit more to coat it a bit better. Adding in the olive oil now, a little bit of a drizzle in there. That's going to be a nice spicy tuna mix, topped with some salt here and a little bit of pepper. That cheese bread in the toaster here, letting it go. Just come back, I'm gonna check on that potato mixture. Add in a little bit more water. It's starting to crisp to the bottom there. Just gonna let that build a little bit more flavor for about 10 more minutes or until the water is fully evaporated, and then it should almost be ready. Little baby's having a little treat, a little bit of white egg. Alright, so now that that bread is toasted, I've got the mixture ready to go here, and I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of egg. The sandwich there, I'm just gonna close it together. I'll have it with an egg on the side, and I'll have it with that potato paprika that I'm making. That potato paprika is finished cooking. It's soft, it's tender, got that real sweet, nice paprika taste in there. The sweetness of the onion tastes amazing. I just tried it. Now I've just removed the rest of that paste into the container here. If you didn't know, it's actually dangerous to leave your can in the fridge. Therefore, playing it safe with my food and re-plating it into something else. Alright guys, so this here is my lunch. We've got the paprika potatoes there, a Hungarian recipe. I've got a harissa, tuna and egg sandwich. And I've got 2 eggs there, so that'll be my lunch, a nice hearty, heavy lunch. Fuel my body with protein. Can't wait to eat it, looks delicious. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you for watching. So please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate it. Don't forget a great big thumbs up, like for more, and I really appreciate you taking the time to view my channel. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I got creative in the kitchen, tried some cultural food here. So representing Hungary, woo woo! Anyways, guys, enjoy your day. We'll see you next time. Bye! Eva Storm XOX out! You like your eggie? You like your eggie, baby?